Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now I've been playing this game for a long period of time. I mean, for those of you wondering, I got 15 days, 17 hours in the game. Obviously that is a long period of time and I've always used the same generic settings. If you want to see my settings, I've done a best settings video on my channel. But in today's video I'm going to be going over some brand new settings which I've recently been trying out. They're the ones that you're seeing on screen right now, obviously the camera settings and stuff like that. And they are Zen, obviously the pro, the up and coming pro, well not even up and coming up anymore, but the incredible pro Zen. These are his settings and I've copied them because lots of people have been saying they're the most optimal settings for Rocket League in order to help you guys rank up and improve. So in today's video I'm just going to go through all of Zen's settings, including everything, every single tab, so from training all the way up to chat, in order to help you guys out and obviously help you guys rank up. So without further ado, what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and start going through all his settings. Again, I'm not saying these are the settings you guys should use, but they're definitely up there with the best settings to use currently in Rocket League in 2023 if you're looking to improve and rank up. Currently, we're nearly at 2,000 subscribers. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to smash the like on this video. Make sure to subscribe. Join my Rocket League Discord server to be notified when I next upload. And now let's get straight on into the settings. So what we'll do is we'll just pause it in free play. So we go over to settings, starting off with training, normal game speed. All of this is just generic. No one's really too bothered about this. Obviously, if you want to see it, pause the video, slow it down. You can always watch this in half speed if you would like to, or just pause the video when you would like to see any particular settings. I'll try not to go through it too quickly. Gameplay. This is all just going to be here. Obviously, relatively, all of this is just very same. Obviously, this is all my region, stuff like Europe, stuff like that. So you don't have to copy all of this, but this is just what I have my personal gameplay on. Zen probably has stuff very, very similar to this, as does every other player. Now, this is where it starts getting interesting, is camera settings. So starting off, camera preset, obviously we have that on custom. Now, camera shake must be turned off. Obviously, for those of you that don't know what camera shake is, I'll turn it on and just show you guys. When you hit the ball, it actually makes the little front of your screen shake. You guys will notice it, especially if you turn it on. You must be turning this off. Again, nearly every single pro or decent Rocket League player has this turned off. So you want to make sure that camera shake is turned off. That is what Zen has, and that's what everyone I play with has. Now, Zen has his FOV on 107. Obviously, I have mine on 110, but at 107, very small difference, allows you to see a good thing. Distance 310, so again, we are going to be a bit further behind the car. So as you guys can see, we are quite a bit further behind the car, but this allows you to get a very, very good FOV and just allows you to keep very good car control because you can see very, very much your screen. So I really do like this position. Then, obviously, continuing on camera controls. Obviously, I'm going to go through every single one. You guys can pause it, take screenshots, stuff like that. Height, we do have at 100. So again, that's going to be how high the camera is above your car. So again, we've got some decent height to it here. Not too high. It just gives you a good FOV over your car. Able to just, you know, direct your car easily to make good plays like so. We have angles at -5. Stiffness is at 1. Obviously, that's quite a lot of stiffness, as high as you can physically go. That's good. Gives you good control. Allows the camera to follow your car very, very rigidly. Swivel speeds at 4. Transition speeds at 1.3. And we do have invert swivel on. Make sure you turn invert swivel on. That's a necessity. Over to controls. Now, this is going to be all the sensitivity stuff. So, steering sensitivity, we have this on 1.5. Quite low. Aerial sensitivity, we also have this on 1.5. We have a low dead zone at 0.07. Again, the dead zone obviously works out how far you must move from the center to affect your steering and air control. Obviously, that's with your thumb on the joystick. I tend to play with a low dead zone. So do a lot of pros, especially Zen. He has a very, very low dead zone. So I would recommend you guys also use a very, very low dead zone. Dodge dead zone's on 0.6. Again, this is to dodge because the reason why you want dodge dead zone on a lot higher is because you don't want to be constantly double jumping and just like double jumping and then going, let me show you. Now, you don't want to double jump and then end up doing like a flip like that. What you want to do is you want to make sure you're dodging obviously perfectly. So you can guys, you know, you can learn these speed flips. Again, if you want to learn speed flip tutorial on my channel. But again, the dodge dead zone is really, really important. You do want to have this quite high just to give yourself the best chance when you guys are going to the dodge that you're not going to end up accidentally double jumping. That's the whole reason behind it. Then continuing on, we have controller vibrations. I personally have this turned off. So do most pros. Again, this isn't really something that's huge. If you're trying to rank up, it's not going to have a big impact. Personally, I have mine turned off. Depends what sort of player you are. If you're used to it by now, if you've played with it on other games, then yeah, 100% leave it on. It's not going to impact your gameplay too much. Obviously, if you do turn that on, then you are going to have the option to vibration intensity. That's completely up to you. But again, I personally have that turned off. Ball camera mode, this should always be on toggle. Make sure you have that. For keyboard and mouse, this can be on 11. Obviously, he's not a keyboard and mouse player, so these are just completely random. These are just my keyboard and mouse sense when I do play keyboard and mouse, but I wouldn't take that from me because obviously I'm not a keyboard and mouse player. So this is mainly just a controller settings tutorial. Now, moving on to actual controls. Obviously, most of the stuff is the same here. Everything's the same. Obviously, what we do need to focus on is the main changes It's going to be air roll right is on R1 and air roll left is on L1. You definitely want to make sure you've got those set. If you haven't already, really need to switch on and do that. Quickly scroll down and show you guys the rest of everything. Again, there's not too much here. If you do want to see it, pause the video. There's nothing super important here though. Again, just very, very simple stuff. Everything not really to do with the game too much. Now moving on to interface. And interface, people sleep on a lot. Well, first of all, what does the interface scale do? Well, as you guys can see, it either makes this smaller or makes this bigger. Obviously, that's the interface elements. Sorry for coughing. Currently got a cold. Display scale, obviously this is the same sort of thing. This reduces how big your actual overall display of Rocket League is. So I'd recommend you guys both have this on full. Nameplate scores on 130%. Now, if you turn up this nameplate scale, this is obviously what Zen has. If you turn this all the way up, the nameplates are going to appear very, very big in game, which can also obscure your vision. If you put it too low, you're not going to be able to see where the opponents are. Obviously, if you're on like 50%. So somewhere in the middle, around about 130%, just allows you to see where your opponents are very, very easy and allows you to get a good FOV over the lobby. Nameplate mode is just on default. Match notifications on all. Colorblind mode, we want this turned off, obviously, unless you are colorblind. Connection quality indicators is also turned off, and the rest of these are going to be turned on, as you guys can see. Obviously, feel free to pause the video and watch. Obviously, video over here, resolution, all of this is going to be the same. Frames per second depends on your PC. Obviously, I tend to play on quite a low FPS. I don't think the FPS affects it too much. Audio, obviously, all of this is pretty much preferable. I tend to play with quite a low audio, around 14%, so it doesn't get picked up in my recordings too much when I do tend to play a game. But I would recommend you guys don't have... Some people play with zero audio, and if you play with zero audio, you're missing out on the audio cues, like the noises that the cars are making, the flips and stuff. You'll be able to hear if someone's right behind you, maybe help you avoid that demo and stuff. So I would definitely recommend that you guys do have at least some audio when you're trying to play. One reset, okay. Anyway, so you definitely want to have audio when you are trying to play. Ambient and crowd, you don't really need this. I have them on. You can turn them off if you want to. Zen, I think, probably has these all the way down, along with a lot of pros. And chat is obviously going to be here. View, quick chat and everything. There's nothing too much there, just generic quick chat. But just to go back over then, audio is there, and you guys can pause this at any moment. That's audio. That's video. That's interface. That's controls. This is the controls. I'll scroll down much quicker this time. So this is all the controls. Again, main points here. You want to switch air roll right, air roll left if you are looking to help improve your gameplay, if you haven't already done that. Camera, obviously very, very important. This camera obviously allows you to be a bit more up and behind the car, which gives you a lot more control over the car, I find. I might personally be staying on these settings if I can adjust to them. Obviously, it has been a long, long time I've been playing on my settings. If you guys want to know my settings, there is a video up on that on my channel. It has like 9,000 views. Just type in Manza RL settings and they will come up. But yeah, camera settings is going to be all as here. So again, pause that if you would like to see. Gameplay settings and training settings. But that's going to be all. That's all of Zen's settings, and that's what I think are the best pro settings to use currently in Rocket League as of right now this season in 2023 if you guys are looking to rank up. Thank you very much for watching till this point in the video. If you haven't already, please make sure to drop a like, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.